is Zach Colburn from the Personal Trainers Business Incubator, and I got a question about what has changed in my priorities when starting my journey versus my priorities now. And I would say it's a pretty stark difference in what I'm focusing on, and it's made the biggest difference in my business. Now, when I first started my journey, I was young, I was vain, I really wanted validation, and so I was constantly seeking external validation. I thought I wanted to build a business, I thought I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but really what I wanted to do was be an influencer. That's what I wanted deep down. I just didn't know that yet because my actions were aligned with actions of people who were trying to build their Instagram pages, people trying to build their social media pages. I really wanted lots of followers. And so for the first 5 years of my journey, it was a lot of fitness content on social media. It was a lot of modeling content. And I was able to grow my page up to about 35,000 followers, completely organic, all over the course of 5 years. It was a slow growth, but that's what my focus was. And that's because I thought that if I had the followers, I thought if I had the validation and had the engagement, then I would have the opportunities to start a business and make a ton of money that way. Lo and behold, I got to a point to where I was 23. So I spent 5 years building my page. I had 35,000 followers, but I was working as a busser at BJ's Brewhouse and I was miserable. At that point, I realized, okay, growing your Instagram page and having the clout isn't necessarily gonna equal to real life success. I decided that instead of growing in followers and growing in engagement and growing in likes, I need to start focusing on growing money and growing my bank account. So at that point, I started switching my content from influencer content, beach modeling content to training and coaching content, and I was able to start my coaching business. From that point up until now, it's all been about revenue. How can I grow the revenue? How can I make more money? But do so in a way that's wholesome, right? Do so in a way that's actually contributing to helping people get results. Now my goal is, instead of likes and followers and engagement, it's how can I grow my business? How can I reach more people through the business? How can we help more people? How can we service more people? And that's allowed me to grow my bank account month over month over month. So those are the two priorities that I thought that growing an influencer status and growing an engagement status was going to equal the material success. When in reality, when you focus on material success, you're going to get material success. When you focus on influencer success, you're going to get influencer success, right? Whatever you focus on is what you're going to get. You have to be really intentional behind if what you're focused on is going to get you what you want. So once we made that shift to focus on money and business and revenue, that's when we started getting that. And for now, like, dude, I don't care. Sometimes, on Instagram, we'll get 10,000 views on a reel, 500 likes, 500, 700 likes, and it's great. But then the next day we'll get 1,000 views and 50 likes on a post, and I really don't care. Before, I would have been heartbroken because my validation would have come from that engagement. I would have thought, well, no one likes me if no one's liking my stuff. But these days, it's like my clients are happy, my team's happy, I'm happy. Like, I really don't care if I get 50 likes on a video. As long as the business is doing well, that's the priority. So that's what shifted for me.